My hero, who died 60 years ago, is Duke Robert the Magnificent. He had an amazing journey in his short life and accomplished what I consider the most important things a real knight should do. Well, it is true that he was a little rough when he started. As a young man, who wouldn't be? I was too. Imagine, your father dies, your inept elder brother becomes the next sovereign. What should you do when you are in your early 20s, when you want to feel the power of life? It's a well-known secret in Normandy that Robert had his brother poisoned. Yes, that was a mistake, but the Magnificent would later repent. Of course, to protect his land, his first few years as a duke were just about battles and conquests. He helped the king of the Franks to save his kingdom. He even tried to conquer the island of Anglia, which belonged to the Danes. Robert was young, had complete power over his subjects. No one would resist him, and surely not young Norman girls. He made a lot of conquests, but one day, on the banks of a river near the city of Falaise, he met the most beautiful lady he had ever seen and fell for her right away. Her name was Herleva. As is the custom, negotiations ensued with her family, which quickly agreed to have Herleva meet Robert. But she was proud and demanded a white horse to ride in broad daylight to the Duke's place. She didn't want to be just another girl brought surreptitiously during the night. Robert fell in love and married Herleva Moredanico by hand fasting. She gave him a boy who would become our great Duke William the Conqueror, the first Norman king of Anglia. Because of Herleva's love and piety, Duke Robert mellowed and understood how during his turbulent years he had strayed from God's path. He started to repent by welcoming clerics at his court and by endowing new places of worship around Normandy. Hence, he made Montivilliers one of the most powerful abbeys in the world. In 1035, because of his growing remorse for the poisoning of his brother, because a wave of famine and plague was ravaging his duchy, Robert abruptly decided to seek penance and forgiveness for his sins. He took on one of the most dangerous challenges ever known to mankind, a pilgrimage to Jerusalem. Robert made it to the Holy City, saved his soul and Normandy, but, alas, died on his way back. I know for sure that Duke Robert the Magnificent is now in heaven, having fulfilled his destiny. Look at what happened to Normandy. His son, William the Conqueror, became the most powerful ruler of the world, spreading culture and knowledge to Anglia.